Hi guys, today I'll explain the difference between block, deflect, and parry. Shut up. Block is pretty simple, you just press L1 and take the damage. You take the, no, structure damage actually. Now, deflect and parry are a little more complicated, although both are the same inputs, they are, press L1 at the right time, bing, 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 bing. Deflect works on all of the moves except grabs. Now, parry is only specific moves or if the opponent's structure is high enough. I'll explain. This guy right here, the bouncer, it has two initial moves. It has a two punch and a long windup. When you in the two punch, you cannot parry the first, only deflect. So when you deflect, you don't stun the enemy. When you parry, you stun the enemy. There's different effects too. Okay, I'll show
Private
you.
Party, come back tomorrow.
Uh,
Back off now.
See, in the deflect, in the parry, there's a little yellow explosion. In the deflect, there is not, so you can differentiate both. In this move, you cannot parry the first, only the second. But when you block the two, he will make a front kick, which you can only deflect as well, unless the structure is high enough, you know, because deflecting raises their structure. Uh, okay, let's go for the wind up, please. See, the wind up is easy. It's parable. When you dodge the wind up, he will make a knee and a kick. Let's see if he does it. Okay,
That can't be
see? Deflect, but not parry. Unless the structures are... Let me raise his structure real quick. A little more. Okay. Now, his structure is high enough, so if he throws the front kick or the knee and the kick, usually it's not parryable. It's only deflectable. But since his structure is high enough, I can parry and open the front takedown. Okay. See? It's usually not parryable. But since his structure was high enough, I was able to fuck him up. Boom! Okay, now I will test this with different enemies, higher level enemies, and show you. Okay, now we will fight a higher level enemy. I don't remember exactly what his parable moves are, but we'll learn together. Just a note, avoid is much easier and sometimes better than parry. It's if you are going to fight a boss, maybe it's safer to avoid, but sometimes it's better to parry. But again, it's harder.
You were not supposed to be part of today.
Let's see which moves are parry. Uh-huh.
Let's end this quickly.
Bora. Okay, his last of this three string. So you can see that his three string, only the last one, the first two are not parable. There's also the moves that all enemies have that when they parry you, they send one right after. I think the one right after is parable, but not on this guy. Let's see. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, his structure was high enough, so... Wake up! Bora, porra! Okay. I think we learned enough. So, to summarize, you can deflect all moves, but only a few moves of the enemy are parable, It's you have to know which enemy type you are fighting and remember the string of combos and know which attack is parryable, so you can avoid and boom parry, avoid and parry. It's the best case scenario is to do that. I just parry like a dumbass because I like Sekiro and I'm just too used to it. Not too used to it because I took a lot of damage. So yeah, if you did not understand something that I said or anything that I said, just leave it in the comments so I can explain in writing. It's maybe better. So summarize again, you can deflect every move, but you can parry. You cannot parry every move because parry, stuns an enemy. Not stuns, but leaves the enemy open for an attack. Only a certain move, only certain attacks of a string are parryable. But if the opponent's structure is high enough, even if you deflect a move that's usually deflectable, you will parry because deflect also raises their structure. Okay? Okay?
Come on.
Okay then. Okay guys, bye. Again, any doubts, leave it in the comments. Uh, Goodbye.